happy to be your host today.
Well, one of us is happy to be a host.
Anyways, we have a Psych Minute coming up.
Like the TV show?
Yes. Wait, nope, that says Physics Minute. Here we have Highland's resident physics teacher, Mr. Dittmer. Welcome to HTVS.
Thanks for having me.
Now, everyone has heard the myth about how if you drop a penny from the top of the Empire State Building, it will fall fast enough to kill someone on the ground. Is this true, and if so, what are the physics behind it?
It is not true that it would kill somebody because the penny reaches terminal velocity well before that. So, like, the fastest a penny goes is not fast enough to, like, kill somebody. Even, like, dropping a bullet, you're not going to kill somebody. Or even a baseball, because it'll just reach its, like, max speed, and it's not enough to break skin. Now, if you fire it from a bullet, like from a gun, then you could. But, yeah, penny on its own, no.
Okay, that's very interesting. Thank you for taking time to come to the show.
No, you're welcome.
You know, I'm really happy I don't have to take the AP Physics test this year.
Really?
Oh yeah, mixing science and math is not my cup of tea.
I do like tea.
I agree, especially after a snowball fight.
With winter coming to an end, there may not be enough snow left to go sledding anymore. But while there is still snow on the ground, there are some things you shouldn't do. Snowballs. And while the occasional snowball fight can be lots of fun, it's not something you should do on school grounds. Snowball fights can end badly not only for the people that get hit by the snowballs, but also for those that throw them. If you do throw snowballs, make sure you do it outside of school grounds.
Snow makes me so cold, but tea is a brilliant way to warm yourself back up.
I agree, it's absolutely brilliant. Just like reading the newspaper. And speaking of newspapers...
We have the Rambler coming right on. Welcome, guys.
We're happy to have the highly acclaimed Rambler staff in the studio today. Can you guys introduce yourselves?
I'm Claire Sophie, and I'm the social coordinator.
I'm Rowan. I'm one of the news editors.
I'm Janie, and I'm a staff writer.
I'm Romney, and I'm one of the photographers.
Nice to meet you. So do you guys have an issue coming out anytime soon?
We do. Our next issue is actually going to be out in early March.
That's awesome. We're looking forward to reading it. Any idea of what we can expect from you guys?
We have a lot of Valentine's Day editorials, which are really funny, and articles of the happenings around Highland High.
Okay, that sounds really exciting. What is your favorite part of the Rambler?
I mean, me personally, I really enjoy going to the events and taking pictures. I think it's really fun.
What is your favorite article that you've ever written?
I think my favorite article was one that I wrote last year. It was the Dean Collette feature article, and that was super fun because I got to meet with Dean and talk to him for the first time in a while, and a lot of alumni and current students were super excited for that to come out.
I really enjoyed writing an article on haunted places around Salt Lake because I got to interview a paranormal investigator.
My favorite article was writing it about punishments then versus now, because I got to talk to a lot of teachers about trouble that they've gotten in their childhood.
Yeah, well, I don't really write articles, but the favorite one I've ever read was the one about the ski racers last issue, I think. I thought those ones were fun.
Those all sound super cool. Thank you guys for coming on.
The Rambler's very interesting. We need to support them more.
They have the best articles, so we truly need to.
We also need to show respect to our math teachers.
Speaking of math teachers, we have an interview with Mr. Kastner next.
Okay, Mr. Kastner, where did you teach before you came to Highland High School?
Before I came to Highland High School, I taught at West High School. I taught over there for 25 years.
That's sick. Do you like Highland High?
Oh, I love Highland High. It's great. It's an awesome school.
Why did you decide to teach math here?
It's all about the Benjis, for the money. It's all about the money.
All about the cheese?
Yes.
All right. Do you like teaching math?
Yeah, I like teaching math. I like teaching math, yeah.
Nice. If you had to teach a different subject other than math, what would it be?
Anthropology.
What is that?
Study of humans.
Why would you want to teach that?
Why would I? Because humans are fascinating. Math is kind of like inanimate.
math is boring.
Well, no, it's not boring. It's just inanimate. Especially in my class, math is not boring in my class.
What's your favorite thing to teach in math?
My favorite thing to teach in math? Geometric proofs. There you go.
Teacher interviews are the best.
Agreed. I love watching interviews, especially in movies.
That's cool. What movies have you seen recently?
A few. Let's see. I've watched Batman, Little Women, and Newsies.
Did you say Little Women?
I did. Why?
Did you know that Highland Spring plays Little Women?
Yes, and I'm definitely going to it.
I'll come with you. And they're our next guest, so we can ask them some questions about the show.
Today we have the cast of Little Women on the show.
Welcome. Please introduce yourselves and tell us what role you play.
Hi, I'm Harper Pierce. I play Meg March.
Hi, I'm Aviana Kova. I play Joe March.
I'm Savannah Moon and I play Beth March. I'm Sarah Kurth and I play Amy March.
Okay, so what is the play about?
So it's based off of the classic novel by Louisa May Alcott, and it's a musical about a family, 4 daughters and a mother, and the relationships they have with each other and the people around them. It's a really, really sweet story about growing up and community.
That sounds like an awesome story. When are you guys performing?
That would be February 23rd to 24th, 25th, and 27th at 7, and then we also have a matinee at 1 on the 25th of February.
Okay, that sounds great. How has rehearsing for Little Women been different from SpongeBob?
Little Women's been different than SpongeBob just because SpongeBob is so fun and it was so much like spectacle and joy, but Little Women is like very grounded and down to earth, and it's very much about these like intimate relationships between these characters, and it just feels very like personal, I guess, and it's very touching in that way.
That sounds awesome. Thank you guys for coming on.
Thanks for having us. Thank you so much.
And there we go, another episode in the books.
Yeah, and now it's the end of another week with an amazing 4-day weekend.
While you're off on break, make sure to follow our Instagram at HTVS Live.
Make sure to tune in next week. See
ya, Highland.